Hey y'all, hey, I'm back. So today I want to talk about um being a hairstylist, being a barber stylist, hairstylist. I'm looking at my mailman. So, and beauty shop 101, I guess you can call it too. So, here's the thing. People, y'all need to get a clear understanding of beauty shop etiquette. Yeah, I said that. You need to get a better understanding of beauty shop etiquette, know what you want. We live in a world where we have this thing called the internet and Google. And you do have to watch what you believe off of there, I'm sure. But you also need to get, let me say, because something just downloaded in here. Um, um, about the internet as well. I mean, and you have to use your sense of discernment with getting on the internet. But I'm not sure what's happening with people because I feel like even though we have the internet, there's still things that I just know, I guess, from education, seeking knowledge because of a eager yearning or wanting to know things and how things go. I don't know everything there is to know, but I feel like I do know the basics to um, morals, values, integrity, and just all around things that are of interest to me or that pique my interest or my curiosity. So I say all that because I had a lady call me yesterday and she wants her hair the same color as mine, of course. And she wants it cut down like mine as well. Well, when I met the lady, her hair is already blonde. It's just not this color. Mine is a little white. Hers was like more on the yellowish side. And usually when it's on the yellowish side, you're the bleach just didn't stay on long enough, or your black was just really hard to pull up. So people don't usually keep it on that long. They just take it off when they see their hair turning lighter than what their normal hair color would be. So this lady she texts me and says she wants her hair bleached and colored. Okay. She said bleached and colored. So when we talk, she claimed she wanted it bleached like mine, but now she wants it colored. I'm not sure if she knows what colored means. And I'm not sure I know what she means by it either. Because I'm aware that people don't always know exactly what some things are from a hairstylist standpoint, because we have to explain these things to people. And if they choose to listen, voila, it's a good thing. If they don't, then they won't know what the proper terminology or the complete understanding of a thing is. So I asked her, I said, so do you want it bleached or colored? Or you want it, I said, do you want it bleached or colored? She says both. And I'm like, okay. Hopefully she knows what she's talking about to a certain extent, because it can be done. Certain things have to be used, but it also depends on what color she wants. So, needless to say, I don't know that much information yet, because when people come to me and they want to get their hair done and then they throw in color, then we need to do a consultation, because color is not as simplified as one would think it would be. If you're a hairstylist, you know. If you're not, you don't know. And then if you're not a hairstylist, you still may know. But there are things that most people don't know, though, put it like that. So, but there are things that, depending on what color you actually want, um, it may not be that easy to achieve. Most colors, you can't just walk up to on the shelf and pick it up. Depending on what you want, unless it's your basics, red, green, blue, things of that color, solid colors, the basic colors, basically, you could put it like that. So, but I don't know, but I told this lady, this is why we need to have a consultation, because I need to see the porosity of your hair. How will it hold up? Because she was already thinning in some areas around her hairline, and she had mentioned that to me too when I seen her. So, there are things that play a factor in achieving color. You can't just throw it on and bam, you got it, unless, once again, you want one of those basic colors. Most time, people don't want basic colors to start out with. They want some more abstract shit. So, but I think that people need to be open to listening to a hairstylist or barber stylist, because nowadays you got people like, well, I could do that, or somebody did such and such and it turned out just, you get all these different responses back to a hairstylist or stylist trying to, help you understand the process of how it actually works. Most people are just so gung-ho about I want it, that somehow or another their listening skills don't register and they cut off. Just humans, I guess, That's just how that goes. So, but yeah, make sure you know what you want and you have done some sort of research on what you want. Make sure you have pictures. Pictures is always a good plus, because trying to describe something in your head to somebody by mouth don't always work. Okay. Pictures do wonder for us hairstylists and barber stylists. So surf the internet for pictures of the color that you like, or and don't do a million colors, because I can guarantee you all the million colors are going to be different colors by the time I get to the end of the list of pictures that you want to show me. Yeah. So, narrow it down to like maybe 3 colors that you like and show those, a lot of times the communication between a hairstylist and a person seeking to get their hair done is that of, I don't know. It's like sometimes it can be competitional, yeah, and sometimes it's like you just don't know how to describe what you want. That's once again why pictures are best to show. And then when you show a picture, don't point out everything that you don't want, because we have the tendency to do that. And don't sit in the stylist seat and point out everything that you don't want when she asks, how do you want your hair, or what do you want done today for your hair? Folks just be all over the place with this stuff, and it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I don't know what has happened to women and self-esteem. It's null and void, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't know. I just come from a time where we like being women, maybe. We like being unique, and we like being individualistic. Find that in yourself. Find that in yourself and present that to the world. And don't be afraid. Who cares? What you think is cute, what you think is ugly, somebody may think is cute. So, and don't be so hung up on what your man think you should do or how your man like you to do it. No, I don't give a damn how in love you are with your man. Love you enough to know what you like and do what you like. Yeah. Yeah. It's that deep. I don't understand how women just, oh, I don't know. or he don't like when I wear it like that. It's time to get through that. Get through, over it, whatever, however you want to look at it. It's time to get over that. There are so many women out here doing it, being entrepreneurs and having confidence, and apparently it's self-love, you know. And the majority of the women are not on the same page. I'd like to see the majority, at the least, the majority get on the same page. Like, really. And then don't look at another sister who is doing it and hate on her. Because that's what they do. They do that too. Oh, why she got the black and white scarf on? I'm going to try to top her black and white scarf. You know, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And I'm not perfect by all means, at all. At all. At all. I'm loyal. I'm me. I've always been unique and different. Hell, I had a freaking box high top fade now, y'all. I had a high top fade. You hear me? You hear me? With a relaxer on my head. I had a high top fade when I was in 6th grade. I'm not kidding you. 6th grade. I had a high top fade. And I rocked the hell out that shit. Like, yes, it's all me. Yeah, I'm going out here different. Yeah, what 6th grader you know is wearing a high top fade? A 6th grader? Come on. I wish I had pictures just so I can show you that. I have friends that I still talk to this day that remember that. They said I had a box. You know what they used to call me? They used to call me Bart. That's how my box looked. They used to call me Bart from The Simpsons. When his little hair was like boxed up there. Yeah, that's exactly how mine was. And they used to call me Bart. I'm going to bring a friend on or record her, us having a conversation about me when I had that. Very different, baby. Very different. Always have been. Always will be. Very trend setting. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not saying that just to be like, oh yeah, I'm all that. No, I'm just saying I was a trendsetter. I'm still a trendsetter. Still a trendsetter. I get people tell me every now and again, you cute. I like what you got on. I like your style. Da, 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 da. Thank you. And then next thing you know, I'll see somebody with the same dang on thing on. Yeah. Yeah. That's me. But, you know, I'm still a humble person when you get to know me. I'm not like, oh, no. I'm me. And I'm different. So I want to challenge the ladies to get on their square. It doesn't take much. You can buy from the Goodwill. You can buy from Saks Avenue. Don't matter. Make it do what it do. And make it do what you want it to do. Not your boyfriend. Not your sister. Not your girlfriends. Do it how you want to do it. And I'm going to leave it there. Call you back. Bye.